Today, we're going to discuss the prominence and pervasiveness of character analysis as sales methodology in the early 20th century. Now, my sales senses are telling me you're asking, Todd, what is character analysis? I'm Todd, by the way. Well, the thought was that if you could read someone's inner character thoughts, that discovery would be an incredible aid to all walks of life, but especially the sales profession. Back then, character analysis was a thing forever. Like the first book I found on character analysis was the early 1700s. People really, really dug this stuff. Then it all of a sudden became like, hey, if people dig this stuff, then we should be using it in sales. These sales methodologies and philosophies were often based entirely on things as crazy as palmistry, clairvoyance, telepathy, you name it. Today, we're going to focus on phrenology, physiognomy, and graphology. What is phrenology? It's the detailed study of the shape and size of the cranium as a supposed indication of character and mental abilities. The thought was that salespeople could adjust their approach based on the prospect's head shape. It was seen as such a shortcut that noted phrenologist Grant Knobloch wrote a book called The Science of Selling. Not only was it adopted by companies, but in 1923, the Ford Motor Company adopted it as its core sales methodology. To quote their sales manual, sell the vehicle according to the shape of the prospect's head. High foreheads leave room for larger development, indicating people who are less likely to resist new ideas. Physiognomy was the art of discovering temperament and character from overall outward appearances. Basically, judging a person based on how they look. What could go wrong with that? In 1916, there's this guy named Norman Briscoe who wrote a book called The Fundamentals of Salesmanship. I love it. It's a fantastic book on sales that still holds up today, but he's got a whole chapter dedicated to physiognomy, believing that it was the ultimate shortcut to sizing up a prospect. His thoughts on the matter were interesting. Ears should be positioned correctly on the head. And if they are, the person will be more intelligent, motivated, more by logic and less by emotion or instinct or feelings. It's amazing. There's so much that's interesting. It's insane. And there's a reason why it didn't last. Let's talk about graphology. The belief was essentially that the outward nature of one's handwriting expressed the inward nature of one's mind and abilities. Noticing a pattern? This line of thinking turned out to be bananas, of course. Though graphology as a pseudoscience has gone the way of the dinosaur, there are still many of its great-grandchildren around today as major companies worldwide continue to use popular personality tests as barriers to entry. The question is, should they? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. There are comments below, right? Until next time.